What is up, people? The big news story today isn't who won the Super Bowl. It's, did Dodge leak a Hellcat Durango during the Super Bowl last night? And there's some compelling evidence to suggest that they did, because in years past, Dodge has done this multiple times. They've leaked upcoming cars like the wide body Challenger, or the wide body Charger, excuse me, through Easter eggs like this. So this is not a first time for Dodge, and Dodge does not have a tendency to mislead the public so much. I'm actually kind of excited, not for myself, but my cousin is a Durango guy. He's been, basically weighing his options, whether or not to wait for the Durango Hellcat if it was going to come out, or to pro-charge or Whipple his current Durango SRT. Now that it's out, or it's coming, that's funny. Now he's got another option to choose from. Like he's probably going to trade in his Durango SRT for the Hellcat once it does hit. Now there's a couple things though. So I circled on the screenshot where you see it's a Durango, and then there's a little cutout of where they zoomed in and showed the Hellcat logo. But I also circled the wheels. Look at the wheelbase. Look at the rear wheel in the thumbnail. It does not look as wide as a traditional 295/45 ZR20 that you would see on a Durango SRT or the Jeep SRT. That right there is kind of like, maybe I'm not looking at the angle correctly. I don't know. I want you guys to look at that picture and focus on the wheels. Those of you that know what you're looking at, those of you that know that the wheels are a little bit wider, maybe it's just the way the picture is taken, but I don't know. I wonder how many people caught that last night. What's up, Scott? Carl? Everybody? That's funny. But here's the thing, and I've talked to a couple people last night online about this. Every time Dodge has done this in the past, it's come to fruition. They don't tend to leak Easter eggs unless there's some fact behind it. So to show a Durango during the Super Bowl, might I add, because they knew everybody would be watching, and right at that 18-second mark, show a Durango in that grouping with a Hellcat logo. I mean, to me, that's 99.99% that it's coming. They've done it traditionally. Look at the SRT platform. The Durango was last to get the 392. So it would not shock me, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Durango was the last to get the 6.2 liter. What other modifications will they make to it? Personally, I'd love to see stronger axles. Not that they're going to, because, stock power, those cars are holding up. I'm just dreaming. It would be nice to see stronger axles on the vehicle. Maybe a factory rear diff brace, because they do shift. I don't know. These are just things that I would add if I was doing it, but I know it would cost millions and millions of dollars extra to add all this stuff when they're probably not going to do it. But it's going to be interesting to see this coming year, especially at the big auto shows coming up when they do their unveiling. Now, recently, Dodge released the fact secretly. They didn't do it publicly. It was kind of like in the NHRA rules or the guides. They leaked the 3.0 Whipple. Okay, the 3.0-liter Whipple that's going to be on the new drag pack, the supercharged 345. Now, that is going to be a wicked car. That's the car that's going to compete with the Copa Camaro and the Cobra Jet, all three of which are not street legal. Oh, that person had an accident. And of course, they're exchanging information in the left lane. You Idiots. Move your car. They're not even, they're like fender bender. They're not even like really damaged. Yet they're causing a traffic jam because they're exchanging information on the highway. You freaking grape. Go to the next exit, pull off, exchange your information, and go on your merry way. Don't screw the rest of society out there, dummies. Anyway, back to our talk. It's going to be interesting to see those three cars compete. You know, they're talking about a 7-second drag pack. Like to see how they do this. It's going to be insane. It is going to be insane. Let's see if I can get something in. So I'm still, oh, by the way, I'm still waiting for my email back about the wrap, the vehicle wrap for the car. Also, with this news that we're talking about, I will have a separate video going up later where I actually include the video from the commercial, and I'll cut it right at the 18-second mark and, you know, put up the screenshots for you so you don't have to go and do it yourself. But if you want, I did include the link in the description of this video already. You can go check it out. And there's not a lot of traffic today, but there are a lot of knuckleheads on the road that don't know how to effing drive, like this semi right here that is going 47 miles an hour in the center lane. Moron. What is wrong with you? At least go the speed limit. I don't understand people today. All right, got to round those knuckleheads. 47 and a 55. Genius. So what do you guys and girls think about the leak? Dodge being their usual sneaky self, or yeah, Mark, it could be worse. I could be in Jersey right now pulling my hair out. Those people don't know how to use a turn signal. What's a left turn? Oh, Jersey is the worst. Actually, Jersey's bad, but Connecticut was even worse than Jersey, believe it or not. When we drove to Boston, they have no concept of a fast lane or a passing lane. Zero concept. Sorry for my Connecticut followers. It's true. It's terrible up there. That was the worst drive back and forth through Boston this past summer. It reminded me of driving in Saudi Arabia. That's how bad it was. But I wonder if Dodge will continue with the leaks now that they've put that little snippet out during the Super Bowl. They've always done this in the past. You know, the next teaser. What is going to be the next teaser for the Durango Hellcat? And what are they going to call it? You know, they went the Hellcat Challenger, or Challenger Hellcat, Charger Hellcat. And then they got to the Trackhawk with the same freaking motor. Instead of Jeep Hellcat, they went with something completely different and called it a Trackhawk. Why? I have no idea. Are they going to call this, if they call this the Durango Hellcat, I'm going to be kind of irritated that they decided to change the Jeep one, but everything else is going to be Hellcat. Will they, and why would they include a logo on the Durango and not the Jeep? Because there are Hellcat logos on the Trackhawk. You just got to know where to look. Just like there are SRT logos on the Trackhawk. You just have to know where to look. I'm just curious to see what the next teaser is going to be, and if we'll get any more visual confirmation on the vehicle. Maybe we'll get to see what kind of wheels. That would be nice. I'd like to see what type of rims they come out with. It's always something, when they come out with something new, the wheels and the rims particularly are always something different, something new. Kind of like with the Red Eye. The Red Eye, in my opinion, has like some of the best factory OEM wheels I've ever seen. Pretty badass. All right, sorry, buddy, I need to go around. So we'll see in the coming weeks, coming months. I mean, this is auto show season, right? The Philadelphia Auto Show usually has theirs late in February. Something non-Dodge related, but since we talk about cars, and Carl sent me this message, Evolution Performance just set a new record with their tuned GT500. They just ran a 959 with it. Pretty outstanding. Great work with all of them involved. It's only going to get better. I know we're talking about the Durango and we're talking about Mopars, but if you're a car person, you keep your eye on the horizon to watch all the upcoming cars, all the things. Was it at 100 and what? Really? I didn't see that. I just browsed through it real fast. I was actually checking out Stang Mode's post. He raced, I can't think of Tangalang, whatever the guy's name is, who has a tuned GT500, and the guy gave Cundon, Stang Mode, like a half a second head start, and he ran him down on the track. You got to go check out the Instagram video. It was funny. He got a head start, and the dude like ran him down. So you had stock power versus tuned power. It was a nice race. I'm gonna have to check out his video later. They are almost as fast as a stock demon. Yeah, it's right, MD. MD, shh. Carl's still here. You're going to trigger him. Carl, he didn't mean it. The Mustang is the best. I give you a big hug, Carl. Come on, don't trigger my man, Carl. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool that they're almost as fast as a stock demon with all the tuning, but they still have, I don't know if the DCT transmission has been unlocked yet. Has the DCT even been unlocked? Yes, no. Carl would probably be the best to answer that. Hello, Carl. Have they started tuning the DCT yet or no? We're probably on a lag right now. We'll see. Once they open up. Yeah, that's true. They haven't. See, they haven't even TCM tuned the DCT. So that thing's going to go faster. I would not be surprised if they get it into the 8s within the next couple of months, especially the fact that spring is here and the East Coast tracks are going to be open, and those with the in the area with one that are working on it, and Lund Racing's not too far away. I'm telling you, they're going to be cracking into the 8s. It's going to be a battle this year with some of the big names to see what they do. I mean, this is probably a really, really great year. 2020 and 2021 are looking up for car enthusiasts to be a really awesome year because you got the WL line coming out for the Trackhawk. Wider base. We don't know what it's going to be powered with yet, but the WL line's coming out for the SRT, Trackhawk, if they even call it that. You've got the Durango Hellcat being leaked last night. You've got the 2020 Mustang GT, the 500 that's out there. They're already doing amazing stuff with it. The Red Eye, the Red Eye just continues to amaze. To see those things on a tire, to rip it up and run low 9s, that's sick. Or not, no, excuse me, low 10s on a tire. Those things tuned are running low 9s. It's going to be a really good year. As we get more and more information as it leaks, we'll throw it out there and talk about it. There's a ton of other channels that are already discussing the same thing today. That was a really good catch last night. I actually missed the commercial release. I caught it as soon as it went. I have an alert for Mopar News. I got an email and I'm like, what the hell? What are they talking about? And they were like, did you see it during the Super Bowl? And I'm like, I'm still watching the Super Bowl. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? So I missed it the first time around. And now I have to find out from my cousin if he's going to, he's going to be considering trading his Durango SRT in with all the work that he's done. I mean, he can move a lot of that stuff over. He's got a full catback exhaust, GT house. I don't know if he saved his stock exhaust, but he could swap everything over. Even those candy apple red wheels, he could swap all that stuff over. It'll look good as long as it's still set up the same. 8-second Hellcats and Demons are at true. Hey, what did that 7-second Challenger run at ATCO this year? Do you remember what he clocked in at? What was his trap speed? That black 7-second Charlie that ran at Modern Street Hemi Shootout. Do you remember what his time was? That was insane. That was a pretty wicked pass. I'd have to go back and look at the video. Yeah, I have to check. Need to get that 60 down. Yeah, they definitely do. 100, wow. Yeah, that was a sick pass. There were some really nice cars there. The world's fastest red eye was there. The guy who set the record, I think he ran, what, 9.1? I don't know what the total, what was 9.1 something. We had a lot of really nice cars at Modern Street Hemi Shootout. I missed the Demon Performance Jeep pass. Was it Jim? Oh yeah, Jim's kicking ass in his red eye. What's his fastest time? He's got it on a tire, but he's not tuned, correct? That's still just stock, unopened. And I know he's cut a 9 because he got kicked off of ATCO. But he's not tuned. All right, we're coming to an end here. I'm going to wrap this up. There was really no traffic today, so wow, it's 17 minutes we've been on. Usually it's a little longer when we run into some traffic, but I will upload the video cut together a little bit better later, but you can check out the link yourselves. Just click on it in the description. Before we go, don't forget, I'm pushing our Patreon page for members of our Patreon. We have 2 now. So there's a 50-50 chance that flip of the coin, one of those guys or girls is going to win $100 on the first of the month. We are giving away $600 over the next 6 months to start this Patreon kickoff. Every first of the month, we will select a Patreon member. This is also aside from our regular giveaways to win some cash. And right now it's 600. It's 600 for 6 for 6. 6 months, $600. There's 2 people in there right now. If you want to become a member, check out www.patreon.com/East Coast Jeep SRT, and Patreon is spelled Patreon. Man, nobody here yet. Let me park this nice and tight. Golden. All right. I'm talking about the green one. His name is Jim. The guy that ran like 9.1. What? Jim's son ran a 9.7 in his red eye? That's insane. Does he have an Instagram or anything where they post their time slips? That's awesome. That is really awesome. So a gutted on a tire red eye without a tune can run in the high 9s. That's just nuts. That is just nuts. Especially considering, they always get the reputation that they're the heaviest boats out there. So don't forget, people, description of this video, if you want to go check out the link. I think I put it to Car and Driver. There was Allpar, there was Car and Driver. They all have the same video. They all have the same snippet. Check out the thumbnail that I put up, and you'll notice the tire. Let me know what you think below about the tire width. Maybe that's just to throw people off, but the Hellcat logo I mean, you can't mistake that. Austin Williams is his son. Oh, I think he follows me. All right, yeah, I'll have to check it out. See if he put that up there. I believe, yeah, because when his dad the first time his dad cut a 9.9, he sent me a message because I was at ACO the night they ran like a 10-0, and they were literally a tailwind away, Carl, from breaking that 9.9, and I left. And then he sent me the message. I think it was the night I broke, to be honest with you. The night I broke my axle, because he sent me a message later on and said Dad did it, and I congratulated them for that. That's awesome. I'll have to check it out. How's my battery only at 75%? I charged it yesterday. Oh well. Backup battery's good to go. All right. That's all we got today, people. Go check out that information. Go watch the video. Tell me what you think. Don't forget, check out our Patreon page. And later on in the week, I got some more information coming out. The winner of the Exoforma, Jason Cyril, I hope I'm saying that right. Congratulations. That was dropped off today. His parents actually lived not less than a mile from me. So we dropped that package off. Saved me a couple bucks. I didn't have to ship it UPS. Let me know what you think, Jay, once you get using it, especially the ceramic shield. After you use it, give us your opinion on it. Post a video on Instagram. I'd like to know what your thoughts are on it. I think that's it. All right, you guys and girls, be safe. That's all I got. I'm out.